Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Farming Center 2022. We're back here in Elm Creek with Grober Games. So last time we got our new 4840 here, and we put it through the ringer. We got all our fields sowed, and we used it to fertilize them too, as well. And I picked up a few contracts. We're gonna get going right away because there's quite a few neighbors looking for help cultivating too yet this season. So I'm gonna head out back here, do this first field for a neighbor for fertilizing here quick, and then I think I'm gonna try and see if I can set. I was talking it up. Sorry, let me restart over. I'm gonna send out one of the people that Chuck knows that we're gonna hire them on for part time, and their young kid named Tuttle, and he's gonna run the fertilizer spreader, and then after we get some room freed up for contracts, I'm gonna pick up some tillage contracts, and we're gonna head out with the class here. But I figure we'll kind of teach him here quick how to run everything in the tractor and such. If you have any issues, he'll have to give us a call. I think we're gonna end up sending him to one of the smaller fields first. I think field 30 is what we're gonna do, just because I don't think there's enough fertilizer in the spreader to get him going. So once we get that field done, we'll have him drive over to field 10, I think it was. Yeah. We'll have him drive over to field 10 and start working on that field, and then we'll have to meet him out there with some extra fertilizer. But that's just the way it's going to go for contract work. I want to pick up a few tillage contracts, I think, to the, where was it? The southwest of here. Like in the 60, 62, and 64 fields. I hear quite a few neighbors looking for some help with tillage down there. So we're going to run down there with our disc harrow and see if we can give them a hand and help them out this season. So that's kind of the plan right now for this episode. Like I said, I think it's a pretty good idea that we got this second tractor so we can kind of start doing multiple contracts like that. It might cost, like for the tillage stuff, it might cost us what it takes to make money. It might cost us what it takes to hire Tuttle out here. We make off the tillage contracts, but we're instead of just kind of I'm trying to figure out the best way to put it right now. I'm struggling today, but we're gonna, instead of just kind of sitting around and just when we have the equipment and to handle something like this, we're gonna take advantage of it. So we're gonna get this out of here. I think those are one of the scavenger hunt items that Chuck was talking about. Oh, there's two here. Well, that was an easy $2,000 there. Probably some of the easiest money we'll ever get on this playthrough, to be honest with you. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can get this AR, because I haven't done much with this. Field 30. Let's create job. Go to, I wonder, start job. All right. So Tuttle's on his way out. Next thing we're gonna do, we gotta collect the contract money, and then we're gonna head down to all these fields, like in the 60s. Yeah, we'll grab field 59 first. Actually, you know what? We'll grab 60. We'll do the smaller fields first, and if we got time, we'll grab that last one. But yeah, there's quite a bit of work out there. Okay, I thought that was the Tuttle having issues already, but I know what I forgot to do. I hope he makes it there in one piece without any issues. Okay. What is going on here? Oh. You didn't see that? Nobody saw that. What's the speed limit being 15 miles an hour there? Yeah, that's rich. Nobody ever follows that. Not even me. But we're going to jump into time lapse here now. Hopefully we'll knock out quite a bit of contract work between Tuttle and I. And hopefully we'll make a good amount of money. I think we're getting to the point where we're starting to get things rolling. And I think the next purchase is going to be another field, maybe 2. And then I think we're going to look into buying a row crop planter and buying a row crop header, so that way we can start doing corn and maybe doing some sunflowers. But yeah, we'll jump into the time lapse here, and we'll see you guys at the end of it all. Alright, so we're in the month of May. And we got quite a bit done yesterday. That last field took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but you know what? We're almost up to 25. We're just a little under 25 grand, which is a good feeling. Our sorghum is starting to grow real well, but we already got the first issue. We got weeds we're battling against already. And we're going to have to take care of those guys here shortly. One thing I did notice that out back here, it looks like we had a little bit of weeds growing along the outside here, which is kind of weird because I know we sprayed this. Just like a few here, but otherwise the rest of the field's cleared at least. Barley's gonna be pretty good, and then we also got our sorghum here growing back here pretty good. We'll just have to get out here and get our sprayer out here and take care of that. Tuttle had, if you didn't notice, Tuttle had some issues yesterday, so I think we'll still give him another shot. Still learning everything and such, but we're just gonna have to keep an eye on him, and we're probably gonna have to do the fertilizing stuff ourselves. When we got tillage, we'll have him do the tillage mainly for now on, I think, just to make sure we don't have too much fertilizer wasted away and such. But yeah, I think we did pretty well there. The grass is growing pretty well here. Probably got to get the chickens fed here. Yeah, we'll have to get the chickens fed here. And our sheep are probably looking good on food yet too. Yep, they're extremely well. In fact, I don't think we'll have to worry about too much for our sheep for food wise, like not having enough. Unlike our chickens, which I feel like we're going to be struggling all the time with. But let's see. Nothing really good on the used market. But I wanted to see what we got for other contracts. Wow, there's a lot of people have not gotten their tillage done this season yet. We might end up doing some. But that might take a while. But I think we're gonna end this episode here today. I'm gonna think on whether or not if we really want to do all that tillage or not. But we're gonna at least get our chickens fed here. Let's drop this down here for now because we'll be more than likely hooking back up to it later. I don't know if we'll be using the 4840, but I tell you what, it was kind of nice to have a second tractor to go after a few extra contracts. Might cost us a little bit. I don't think it cost us too much. I'm guessing $500 in labor, which isn't too bad, especially when you think of what we made out of the whole ordeal. Get that. Get barley fill. I think that should be enough to get them by for now, because I don't think that we can put everything we have left in there. But I'm trying to think. I think I was thinking about, I want to think it was like 1,200 we're going through a day or a month, I should say, for chickens for food, but we can't really downsize the herd because the eggs are going to be our biggest profit, unfortunately. Actually, I think they're going to start being, it's definitely going to be our biggest profit for quite a while. Here I got, let's see here, waiting for that. Oh, there we go. So we already got 10 pallets worth of eggs. Check the market quick here just to see if they haven't snuck up on us. I don't think they have. Nope, we're still, it looks like kind of like June, and it's what we're thinking. So we still got a ways to go up. Wool is still really up there. Wow. Unfortunate that we didn't have these sheep a year or two sooner. I had quite a bit of wool setback, but it's fine. But yeah, I think this is where we're gonna call it for the day. We don't have much time left for the day. Unfortunately, I was hoping we get halfway through the month, this month here, and have some other stuff tasks done, but we do not have a lot going on for ourselves besides we're gonna taking care of spraying later and probably maybe doing another tillage contract. I think we might pick up that big one, but we'll see where we're at the end of it all. Just because I don't really want to do a bunch more tillage contracts, even though there is a lot, and that's the only thing we have an abundance of right now. The only other, if we only had a row crop planter right now, I'd probably be doing that. But I think we're sitting pretty good. Like I said, I believe this was a good purchase. I don't know what all the other people will be thinking about it, but I think a second tractor was almost a must for us in our situation right now. Even if it's lower horsepower and doesn't go as fast, I think this was definitely a good investment for us, especially with how everything's going to be shaping up. I think we'll keep putting for most of our home stuff here. I think we'll keep putting this through the ringer and keep like using it for our own like fertilizing and such like that, just to keep the hours lower on the class, just in case we decide to sell that one day. But it's starting to form pretty good attachment to it, especially when you think we bought it with like, I think it had like 16, 17-ish hours, and we're almost at 35-ish, so we put quite a bit of our own hours on that tractor already. So it might not be something I want to sell, but we'll get this hooked up here, so we're ready to go next time. I'll just wait. We'll have to wait for the rain to stop before we go out in the field, but I'll probably just skip ahead a little bit in time till the rain stops, and then that's where we'll be starting next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date to everything. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and most of all, thanks for watching.